Homesteading, and today we're in the bush and we're cutting some firewood. You know, normally I have all my firewood cut by now, but it just didn't work out. You know, the weather and things and life and everything. So I just didn't get it done. I have about 4 cord cut, and I normally get about 12 to 13 cord cut in a year. So I have a lot of wood to cut. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to come out in the bush. There was a section in the bush that I kind of intended to have a field. And I thought, you know, I might as well just cut the trees off that section right now, and then I'll get the wood off it, and it'll already be on its way to being cleared, so when I want to turn it into a hay field or whatever. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. About 5-6 years ago, I cut that whole area in there. I was going to make it a field. It's pretty well the only other place I can make a field close to here. So I started it, and then I haven't kept it bush hogged down, and it grew up really, really quick. So I really want to get in there and bush hog, but I thought, you know what? This section of the bush, they don't have really great trees. And they're fairly small, so I should be able to pull out a lot of the stumps. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this field from there to the edge of this trail right here. And that'll be about an acre. So basically what I'm going to do is log this whole area. It should really speed up my wood cutting. And on top of it, it's going to clear some land for another field, because I really don't have a ton of land that isn't bush, and I don't want to cut down all my bush because I like doing the maple syrup thing. So that is what we're planning to do. More than one way I could have done this. I thought, you know what, maybe I could pull out the logs, but I feel like that will just eat up more time. Since I'm cutting it all in one spot, and the logs are pretty small and they're not very big, they'd probably be annoying to hook up to. So I thought I'll cut them down, block them, and just haul them out another day. I think that is the fastest, really. You know, sometimes I make things too complicated. If they're bigger, probably I would have done it, but I'll show you how much I got done. I'm at about 2 o'clock. I'm hoping to cut till about 4 o'clock. And, you know, I've already ran 3 full tanks of fuel through the saw. That probably means that I cut about 3/4 wood. So this will be my 4th. It is actually possible to cut my 8 today. Not picked up or anything, but I'm going to try it. I'll show you what I got done so far. The problem is cutting it down like this. When you cut more branches down, it lands on top of the blocks you've already cut. Some of this has to be cut up a little bit more, but I've cut quite a bit of wood up so far. I'm coming up to about 2 o'clock, and I'm hoping to cut to about 4. So I think that I should be able to cut most of this down and have it blocked. And that'll pretty well be the amount of wood I need for this year. See, the trees aren't very big in here. And I really do think this was probably a field or at least pasture at one point. Keep an eye on the screws that hold on your exhaust support. That all fell out, and I thought, you know what? That is awful, because I know I don't have those screws. They're metric. I came over here and adjusted the carburetor a little bit, and it's running now, so let's see if we can keep it running. That's why you always bring 2 chainsaws in the woods. The Husqvarna worked great all the way through, and then I started losing screws, so I gotta put new screws on the exhaust before something happens. So I decided to stop, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to adjust the Jonsered again, see if I can get it running. I got it running, ran real good. You make about 2-3 trees worth of cuts, and then all of a sudden it won't run, can't keep it running. So it seems like it has spark, so I don't know if it's the coil kicking out or it's firing at the wrong time or what it is, but I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But you know what, I got 5 cord cut today. I needed about 8, so I got one more day of a little bit of cutting and then a whole lot of haulings. If I didn't have chainsaw problems, I really would have been able to finish the rest of it. That's about enough for today. I'm gonna clean up and head back, and you guys have a good one.